Hi, I'm KishaLynn Elliott, also known as KL, and this is This Stuff's Working. Hi everyone, and welcome to the very first This Stuff's Working video. For this video, I was planning to do more of an introduction on what's this stuff and who I am, but then two things happened to me today as I was preparing to do that. Number one, while I was working on a script for that intro video, another idea popped into my head, and it was so compelling that I had to pause on the initial script and get that idea down. And then the second thing that happened was after I finished getting the new idea down, I went back to the initial script to see if I could merge the two together, and it was gone. It just disappeared off my phone. I can't find it. It's gone. Those ideas are just gone forever. And now that's really frustrating, but sometimes, hey, you just lose stuff. You just lose information, and I have certainly lost my share of information, especially this week. So now I feel like my heart is just telling me, you know what? Go with the idea you have now. You can come back later and do a nice formal introduction on who you are and what's the stuff at a later point in time. So that's just what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to jump right in. So there's two major things going on in my life right now. Number one is I've started my own business. This Stuff's Working as a life coach. And number two is I'm preparing to publish my first ebook called What's Your Dream? This weekend I'm actually going away on a retreat to finish writing that book, which I've been working on for 5 years. And what occurred to me while I was working on the initial script for this video was why I know for sure that I will finish this book this weekend. It has got to happen. Failing to finish my book would be akin to not graduating from Spelman College. And I want to share a brief story with you. So, in the final semester of my senior year at Spelman, I was going through an incredible amount of things in my personal life. I was going through a lot. And I was also failing my classes. Not necessarily because I was a bad student. I mean, I had a good GPA and everything, but I just wasn't trying. I wasn't doing my work. I wasn't going to my classes. And when that happens in college, you fail. So as it turned out, because of the way I chose and took my classes as I was matriculating through college, in my final semester at Spelman, I was finishing up some courses that are required to earn my degree. So if I didn't receive a passing grade in those classes, I wasn't graduating. So regardless of what my GPA was, what I had done in all of the semesters before that one, it didn't matter. If I failed one of those classes, I was not graduating with my classmates with my completed degree. I would have to come back to Spelman and retake some classes and continue my education for a little longer. That was an inconceivable scenario for me. There was no way that I was going to allow that to happen because failing in my last semester would have been ridiculous. I mean, KL, you came all this way. You did all of this work. Someone invested a lot of money in your education. And you would fall short? You would come all the way here and fall short over something as simple as just getting your work done for these last few courses? Really? No, ma'am. You will do what you have to do, and you will graduate from Spelman College on May 19th, 2002 with a bachelor's degree in English. Period. And that's what I affirmed. Well, I didn't know about affirming back then. All I knew about was prayer and God answering prayers. So I relied on that. And I prayed it all the time. That was my prayer without ceasing until it was done and I received it. Because failure was not an option. Now we're back to today, and I'm looking at where I stand right now in the completion of my first ebook and becoming a published author. Monday night, August 20th, is the deadline for finishing that book, and it must happen. Not finishing my book would be a preposterous failure. This is just like the moment I faced a little over 10 years ago at Spelman. KL, you came all this way. You did all this work, all this writing, all this planning, all this dreaming. You would come all this way to fall short, to not do what you came here to do, to not graduate, if you will, into the life of your dreams and being who you want to be, when you don't even really have to work that much harder to finish? Really? No, ma'am. It's time for you to go and get it done right now. You can't wait anymore. Now, in college, I couldn't wait anymore because the graduation date was set, and the deadline for passing all your courses and certifying that you were eligible to graduate was even sooner than that. So I didn't have any time to waste in getting it done. There was no other acceptable outcome. Even a delay would have meant failure to me. And so I got it done. Now, I'm not saying I did everything perfectly. In fact, in that college semester, I honestly squeaked by. But I wasn't aiming for straight A's. I was aiming to get it done and pass. And in the pursuit of that goal, I absolutely did my best. I started really trying. I stopped acting like not doing so would be okay for a little while longer. That thinking is what had gotten me to that desperate point in college in the first place. And similar thinking has led me to sitting on this book and all of my ideas and all of my dreams for over 5 years before taking any substantive action on them until right now. So here I am again today saying it is not okay to not do so for a little while longer. It's been years. Finish this book. I've been talking about it to people. Some of you probably watching this video right now. I've been telling you about this book for years. Nothing bad will happen if I do it. Only good can come from doing so, actually. And the consequences of failing to do so, they're tremendous. So not graduating from Spelman on time would have been catastrophic, of course, for many reasons. But there are just as many consequences of failing to finish writing my book this weekend. Like, number one, I'm already putting it out there. It's out there. I'm filming this video right now. I'm going to upload it. I'm going to share it. And unless I'm absolutely crazy, at least one person is watching it right now. Hi, hello you, whoever you are. So how embarrassing would it be for this time next month to come around and I'm saying, oh, sorry, I was just kidding about that whole book thing again. No thank you to that. This must be done. And number two, I need the income. And I do believe there will be income generated from my book. I mean, how could I put it out there and not believe that I'm going to sell it? Why would I not believe that someone is going to buy this book? So, in fact, I already know that somebody will buy it. I have a 100% guarantee that I will sell this book. So it's not even about putting it out there and worrying about how good it is, although it will be good, or being afraid that no one will buy it. Because it is just a fact that people will buy this book. So knowing that I'll make money from that and knowing that I need to start generating income, failing to finish would be a catastrophic and unjustifiable failure for no good reason. Just like I could have been simply showing up to my classes in college, reading the books and writing the papers that I was assigned, and it's not like they were in Chinese or anything. I was an English major and I wasn't writing algorithms. So all I had to do was show up, read, write the papers, and I could have easily passed and easily graduated and been done. Well, just as simply, all I need to do is assemble my resources, including all the hard work that I've already done over the past 5 years. Go, sit my butt in a chair, and get it done. This is in me, and it's time to come out. I can finish this book, and I must finish this book. and I will finish this book. And I won't just finish the book, I will publish this book, and it will sell. That's just the bottom line. Those are the things that I know must happen, as much as I knew that on May 19th, 2002, I will graduate from Spelman College with a bachelor's degree in English, period. And it's the same thing right now, going off this weekend to write this book. I will finish this book by Monday, August 20th, 2012. And I will publish this book by August 31st, 2012. And I will be selling this book by September 6th, 2012. My goal is crystal clear. I have finished my first ebook, and I am an author. Thank you very much, Ellen Violette. Shout out to you for that. But finishing the ebook is one part, and I will do so, and it will be great. But I don't become an author until I publish it. So the goal is not met until I have finished my book, and I will do so this weekend, and I have published my book, and I will do so this month. And I will be selling my book by September 6, 2012. And I do mean selling, meaning people are buying it. Any other outcome is unacceptable, an unjustifiable failure, and I'm not negotiating with myself here at all. I've done that enough over the past 5 years. I'm not saying, oh, well, I can always just give myself until the end of the month to finish writing it, and then take September to publish, and blah, blah, blah. No. I could have gone to the registrar's office at Spelman and tried to work something out so that they would let me walk with my classmates and then still have to come back and retake classes to finish my degree. No, ma'am. That is a failure. Just like kind of finishing the book or not finishing the book at all because I allowed myself to get distracted by another idea or anything else. No. Those would be failures, and failure is not an option. I can finish this book, and I must finish this book, and I will finish this book. And I won't just finish the book, I will publish this book, and it will sell. Those are the things that I know, and now it's just time for me to go forth and get it done. Now, I didn't just do all this and say all this for myself. I actually posted this video because I wanted to begin sharing my story with you. But I also am sharing this because maybe it'll benefit some of you that are in the exact same place with something in your life. If there's something that you want to do, that you've been wishing for, but you just haven't been able to commit to getting it done, or you just haven't been able to get past the how, then I'm here to share something with you that I have learned. And each day that goes by, I and so many other people around me are living proof that this stuff's working. Now, I can't wait to bring you all that I have in me about this journey. And as a coach, I'm already beginning to help people figure these things out for themselves and start getting it done right now. So even as I'm still in the process of doing so myself, so what? I don't care. You can come along with me. You can test it with me. You can prove it with me. This stuff's working. So if you'd like to reach me, if you'd like to stop just wishing and start planning to actually achieve a dream, you can visit me at www.facebook.com/thisstuffsworking, or you can email me at kl@thisstuffsworking. That's the letter K, the letter L, @thisstuffsworking.com. I also have a website and a mailing list that you can subscribe to at www.thisstuffsworking.com. Thank you for watching. Please thumbs up if you feel moved. Please subscribe. Please share. Please like the Facebook page, which celebrates its 3rd week today. And there's so much more to come, and I'm so excited to blow the lid off and bring it all to you. So until next time, this is KL with This Stuff's Working, wishing you will create the best day possible.